tasting while cooking. It's just what you do to see if your dish needs a little more salt or a little more spice. When you are making the dish just for yourself, can you use that same spoon to stir the dish again?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just you, right?
It's just
your
you, right?
germs.
Okay, but we all know that friend or family member that likes to sneak a taste and then put the spoon back in, do we not?
Yes.
Oh, that person who always takes their finger and gets the icing of the cake drives me insane.
Okay, yeah, we can't have that. All right, so here is my answer for that. I just recently took a cooking class, and they had these single-use spoons or forks. Now, these are plastic, but you could use, your regular, utensils and stuff like this. But what they did was they put that cup of those single-use utensils right there by the thing so that you could dip it in, you could taste it, and then you could stick it in the sink.
Oh,
Smart.
okay, that is smart.
Great idea, but I have questions.
Yeah.
What did you make of this cooking class, and where are our leftovers?
No leftovers, and we learned how to make pasta for the first time, which was super
From
cool.
scratch?
From scratch.
Impressive.
You rolled it out and did the whole thing. It was fun. But it's time consuming. All right, so anyway, we're back to keeping food safe, keeping friends and family from passing around any kind of ick, right, while they're here for the holidays. Keeping yourself sane with everyone in the kitchen is also key. Consumer Reports has a recommendation for how you should organize your fridge.
On the top shelf, you want to keep raw, ready-to-eat foods, things like prep salads or desserts, anything that you don't want to come into contact with foods on the other shelves.
The middle shelf is for your prepared dishes, basically any foods that are prepped, covered, and ready to be heated. Now, if you have a turkey thawing or any other raw meats, they belong on the bottom shelf. This prevents any kind of dripping getting into already prepared foods. Save the less perishable items like your relishes and cranberry sauce and things like that for the side shelves. All right, so can you imagine having a fridge that organized? Does anybody have a fridge that organized?
I do not.
No.
I tried it.
I just put things where they, fit.
I noticed it's a trend on TikTok these days to have this super organized fridge with all the plastic containers and labels and everything. And I love it, but I mean, who has time for that?
Right, and then you got to take it out of the thing that it was in and whatever else. Okay, so here's the thing that I do want to direct your attention to. Whether you have plastic containers at home or not, I want you to check out where the milk and the eggs are. Where are the milk and the eggs?
They are on an actual shelf and not on those side shelves.
Yes, you got that right, okay? And the big thing is it's a common mistake putting the eggs and the milk on the door. It is not the coolest part of the fridge, so you should not do that.
Oh.
Good to know.
I usually put my eggs in the center part, but the milk definitely goes on like the big drawer or the thing on the side.
Right, and I know that they make them for that, but they should not be put there.
I was about to ask, what about that butter that's on the side?
The butter
that
is
too.
fine.
Okay.
The butter, I leave my butter out. Anybody else leave their butter out?
Leave it out.
Leave it out on the counter so that it's nice and soft. So when you have your
Oh,
toast,
yeah,
it will
absolutely.
spread
You
the way
mean
it
just
should.
for a little few
Okay.
minutes?
No,
butter can
I
stay out.
leave my butter out
For the weeks?
every day.
Really?
This is my first time hearing this. Okay.
I've never heard that either.
Go ahead.
What I'm freakish about is the meats. They've got to go in the bottom drawer because you don't want all that juice leaking down over the other stuff.
And that is a big deal. So when you take a look at that picture right there, you can see that the meat is on the bottom. So there's no contamination to anything else. All right,
Wow.
we're going to have more of a discussion on the butter on the
Yes.
counter later. We want you to talk about it on Facebook. Maybe we'll have to bring it up again next week. Eat, drink, and be merry, and be organized, folks.